That Pacheco and Andre is a good fight.
Man,
That
I would love to make that fight happen. So for all the promoters that are listening to that, that would be a great fight, for Diego Pacheco and Boo Boo.
what did leading, because I think y'all have fought great style of fight, you know what I'm saying, at the elite level to prepare you for anything that David Morrell is going to bring to the table, like the Kalen plan, like the Demetrius Andrade southpaw orthodox, and then you got the Alexander Usyk, big guy that took a lot of Benavidez shot. Who was the toughest opponent you think your son faced up to this point?
You know what? I thought Boo Boo Andrade would be the toughest.
Mhm.
Because man, I knew he was gonna beat him, and I knew he was too big for him, and I knew he had better punches and combinations and that. But when I started hearing the people, oh, Boo was gonna, he's a slick fighter. He's gonna make him look like an amateur. He's gonna expose him. It's fast, left-hander, and this and that. And then I kind of worry a little bit. I'm like, fuck. Hey, you know what? That's a fucking tough fight. It is a tough fight. That's the first time I went up there a little worried, but I
Mm.
knew that David was too strong, and I knew when David hit him, it was game over. But he did. I would say that it was the easiest, but I think it was preparing for him. It was the toughest because how do you find a sparring partner like that?
True. Yeah, I was
So
watching the fight, and it was like the first 3 rounds. A lot of people were surprised that Demetrius Andre went after him. People thought that he was going to be on, you know what I'm saying, on the outside and things of that nature. So I was, I was like, because I know Demetrius Andre, I support Demetrius Andre. He's my guy. So of course,
I
I was
like
going
him.
for
I like
Demetrius
him. Big
Andre.
shout out to Demetrius. Even though he's talking a lot of shit, it's okay. I understand him.
No,
It doesn't.
he actually does respect you. He just like any other
But
fighter.
he's talking a lot of shit about, with Memo. I don't know. Like, come on, bro. We don't do that shit. We will never do that shit. We were tested like 2, 3 times a week, and I mean, I knew that David was a stronger and bigger guy. He's too
Mhm.
fucking small for 168.
Mm.
But I like him. I like him. Like I said, he's a great fighter, and I think he could still be a champion. And he's a very dangerous fighter for a lot of fighters.
Yeah.
And I would love to see him with other fighters at 168. I would love to see him with Berlanga. I would like to see him even with Diego Pacheco, one of my fighters. I would love to see him with
Oh,
Caleb Plant. I mean, fuck, he's a dangerous fighter, man. That
that
motherfucker, that motherfucker didn't let me go to sleep for a couple of weeks.
that Pacheco and Andre is a good fight. That
Man, I would love to make that fight happen. So for all the promoters that are listening to that, that would be a great fight. For Diego Pacheco and Boo Boo. But Diego Pacheco, I feel that he's there now, ready to fight Caleb Plant, Berlanga, the other one, the Mexican one guy, what's his name? Fuck, I just forgot
Jaime
his name.
Munguia.
Munguia. So I think any of those guys would really want Munguia. We really want Munguia. So if that could happen, Diego Pacheco, Munguia, that would be a great fight.